Recording is on.
Hi, welcome to the July edition of our Community Awards. For today, we have some news to share. So maybe, Antonio, do you want to go to the next slide, please?
Of course.
And yes, first of all, I want to say welcome to Antonio. Maybe you already saw some messages coming from him on the announcer mailing list, but let me introduce him officially. So Antonio is our new release engineer, and yeah, we will work together at the releases of Uyuni. So stay tuned for a lot of news coming from both of us. So, Antonio, stage is yours.
Yes, thank you for your introduction, Marina. Yes, I've had the opportunity to meet some of you already, but we will get to know each other better with time passing. So I'm really excited to be here. Thank you again. Okay, for today, so this is the agenda that we're going to cover. Essentially, we are going to talk about some small updates from us release engineer, and then we'll go straight to the projects, the one from the for the summer of code from Jay, and which is the kubectl-like get command for mgrctl. Then the one from Michele, so supportconfig on Uniserver on RKE2, and then from Marvin, we're going to talk about the GPG management and distro upload with the mgrctl API. So okay, about the updates from us. Essentially, Uyuni is officially now an open source project. As you can see from the landing page of opensource.org, we are now under the development section in the web page. We also have a couple of new repositories. This one called branding, where essentially we can find everything regarding logos and sorry, presentation templates, and well, then we have the presentation repos with the actual presentations. So you can now use official Uyuni branding for your presentation when attending events and such, and then have that in the presentation repository. So okay, straight to the summer of code project. Just as a quick overview about it. So this is the timeline of the project so far. It started well at the beginning of the year, and right now we are reaching the I would say the end of it, with the final submissions for the extended projects expected for I would say the beginning of November. And also, again, this is a general overview of the list of the projects that were selected for the summer of code. And like I said before, Jay is going to talk about essentially the kubectl-like get command for mgrctl project. Oh, sorry, this was not meant to happen. All right, so whenever you want, Jay, I'll leave the word to you. Okay, he needs 2 minutes. He's not ready.
I'm just setting up my demo. I just need just a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
And while we wait, let me say again thanks to Jay for deciding to contribute with this summer of code to the uyuni-project. So we are really looking forward to your improvements on Uyuni. Thanks a lot. if you need more time, maybe we can move forward with Michele, and you can continue after him, Jay, as you prefer.
So hey there. So let me just start with my stuff. Let me just share my screen.
Okay.
Entire screen. Okay, share the entire screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is. Not yet. I mean, not anymore. It was.
Okay, so just let me do it again. Okay, how I can do? Okay, so it's something new to me. Allow to share the screen. Okay, so is it visible?
It is. It is to me.
Okay, so let me just go to my PPTs. Okay, so yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So hey, I don't know why I'm getting so nervous, but yeah, let me present it now. Okay, so a bit more about me. I'm Prakash, a final year computer science student from India. I'm currently interning with OpenSUSE as a dual summer mentee. I'm previously a Linux Foundation mentee and a web scholar too, and I'm currently a reviewer for Katrina too. I'm passionate about more on open source, Kubernetes, distributed systems, AI infrastructure, and building open source tools. So and so the story behind my project, Google Summer of Project, is if we ever used Kubernetes, we got something called kubectl. So in Unity, so basically, let me tell you about something for the Uyuni. So Uyuni is a tool that teams use to manage hundreds of Linux servers for installing updates, checking which server is out of date, or managing packages and more. While it has a web UI where you can like see all the servers. But if you are a developer or a system admin like my mentors, shout out to like Kataraa sir and Marvin sir and Michele sir, they don't want to click on the websites, just want to do the stuff with their terminal. So to just their answers instantly. So if you ever use Kubernetes, you're probably familiar with the command line tool called kubectl. So my project is to something similar for Uyuni. So yeah. So what I have built now, so Uyuni in basically we have those 70 plus API namespace, a separate get one for each resource would result in a amount of duplicate code and making the CLI difficult to maintain and extend. So my goal is to make a generic design, a scalable solution that a new resource can be added with a minimal efforts and a minimum of lines. So what I do is I actually ended up instead of like writing code for the 70 namespaces, I cut it short to the 2 or 3 namespaces. So I choose the namespaces system groups. So what my intention behind is to just write the code for these 2 namespaces and then build on top of them. So if anyone in the future want to like develop a code regarding for the remaining namespaces, he just have to like write some basic stuff and he can like add it in instantly. So currently what I have done is I have implemented some functionalities in system and system groups, like listing of systems, filtering results from the server side, and so large inventories, choosing output format, like we can now format our output in table, JSON, YAML, or the custom columns basically, and discovering available resources with like API resources. As we have like kubectl API resources, so we can do now the mgrctl API resources. So and probably let me. So it's a demo time. So Talk says Chief, show me the terminal. So should I like present a demo to you guys? Am I audible?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so let me just quick demo. Okay, so let me do it in a terminal. Okay, so if you do it with the ls, okay, and I already like written some of the commands for saving the time.
Mhm.
So yeah, so with this we can get this output. So this command is used for like to getting all the resources present in the Uni server, and if you want to like list all the systems, so you can use this command. This can be done. With this command. So for getting the all the stuff related to systems, you can get stuff like this. So I already registered a minion for like getting the real data. So after like using the mgrctl get system command line to command, you can get your data in this default format. And this is I also like make it feasible uh, to to use as an alias too. So now we can instead of writing systems, we can also write sys, and it's also gonna work. Okay, so it says unknown flag because I wrote something wrong. Okay, so let me just copy it again and just do it. Yeah, so it's working. For I also added some additional functionalities like for filtering the system from the server side. What if like we want the sources that have like extra packages greater than 0, so we can do this stuff too. This and now thanks to Capture for creating a new API for me. So with their new API, with their implementation, we can use the filtration flag too, just like the kubectl command line tool. And this is the same for the like, system name. We can also use the page. We can also get paginate results with using this command line with this command, and it's going to like give us some paginated result. And that's my favorite one. If we want our output in the JSON format, so we have to write in Kubernetes as Kubernetes get pods in whole JSON format. So it's going to give us. Okay, so currently it's not going to. Currently it's not giving me, but it's going to give me in the JSON format. So we just pipe the data and another file, right? We can do the same stuff for mgrctl command line tool. Okay. Okay. So okay. Oh, okay. I actually ended up. Okay. So JSON format. JSON format. Oh, I actually don't use the JSON format tag into it. So let me just use it real quick. Huh? Yes. Oh yeah. So this way we can get our data in the JSON format, and we can do the same for the YAML format. Yeah, I also add the functionality to like get the data in the custom format. If I have a command, I can show you guys. Okay, so yeah, here's the getting the data in custom columns. Okay, so it's not working, but it's working, I guess. So I'm getting the data with these fields, ID, name, and check it. Yeah, is there anything remaining? I can show you guys. Probably not. Okay, so where are my slides? Okay, so I show you the demo. And what if like someone wants to like extend these namespaces? Currently, I added 2 namespaces, and for my project, I'm like write to like to 4 namespaces. So what if someone wants add more namespaces in the uni or in the mgrctl command line tool? So what they have to do is they just have to create so they just have to create a new file related to their namespaces. So if someone wants to create a channel namespace, so they just have to create a channel file, and they just have to define the structs, have to make a API call with the list function, and then they have to call the pointer to through the column function, and they have to if they have to use the helper if they want linear one line linear descriptivity, then they have to help function and then have to register it with the alias command line tool. Okay, and that's all from my side. So that's a conclusion. This project taught me more than I expected, not just about Golang CLI design, but how real open source collaboration works. Reading code reviews, understanding why copyright stuff exists, shipping something that actually use, being real learning. Sir, thanks for always being available for the codes and for building backend API API for systems to filter think about more about the architecture or how to make the systems more robust and scalable. And thanks to the Matthew and Marvin, thanks for their time, feedback, and for encouraging me to write clean code and appreciating my work. And thanks again to OpenShoes and Uyuni. Thanks for welcoming me, and thanks for always encouraging students to participate in Google Summer of Code. And yeah, once again, thanks to the Google Summer of Code team. And yeah, basically this is not the end of my involvement with the Unity. I'm going to write some more additional namespaces, but yeah, I'm just ending it with this. If anyone has any questions, they can ask me, or they can give me some feedback on what kind of commands they want in mgrctl get. Thank you once again.
Thank you likewise, Jay, on behalf of Uyuni. So I guess for questions we have the Q&A at the end, so we will proceed now with the presentation from Michele. So whenever you want, Michele.
Okay, yes. Hi. Let me share the screen. Okay, okay, let me put on first. Okay, cool. Okay, so as you know, in the latest version, we introduced finally the Unity server on RK2 on Kubernetes, and right now we are still trying to closing the gap with the usual with the deployment server. So one thing that was missing was the support config. So for whoever of you doesn't know what is support config, it's this command line CLI tool for gathering system troubleshooting information. So in general, collect lots of information useful for support for whoever you are asking help. In general, if you open a GitHub issue, one of the first things we ask is the support config, because in this way we have this cool table when we can check lots of logs, lots of events, what happens, instead of going back and forth with and asking for other command. It contains lots of information. So okay, now I will show you directly. Okay, we try to implement it somehow with in Kubernetes. So we are try to do that in the Kubernetes way. So as you can see here, we implemented the kubectl plugin. So you can download it from here, from the GitHub, and yeah, very the README is pretty comprehensive of all the feature. So I can scroll down in the installation way. So you just use this file installing, and then yeah, you have this kubectl plugin installed in your system, and yeah, if you have any advice about, I mean, we try to do in this way because we saw that it's the usual way for dealing with kubectl plugin or in general with Kubernetes feature. But yeah, if you have any advice, please let us know. And yeah, probably now I can show you also the daemon, how it looks like. So the command looks like something this one. So once you installed, you just have this subcommand with the name of the plugin you are using. So in this case, mlm supportconfig, and yeah, as argument it takes the namespace, and in case also the pod name. So here already, okay, it takes a while for running, so already run it. I will scroll up for showing you the information that are how it looks like. So yeah, in general, I try to understand what are the pods that are running in that namespace, fetching the information from all the nodes, from there collecting the subconfig. Here you see a more compressed list. So yeah, the ranger collector is somehow the support config in the on the ranger side, support config of database, some logs, other information about the namespace and how the things are set up in on the cluster. Support for config, of course, of Uni as well, and yes, some metrics that might be useful for debugging. Yeah, the results. So it's something like this one. Once you run, you would have in your system this tarball, and if you pack it. Support config unit server, all okay. Yeah, you would see something like this one. So yeah, all the information are collected in folder, and yeah, if you it should be pretty comprehensive of all the information required for supporting. So if it will ever happen that you open a GitHub issue, if you can provide this tarball, I think that it can contain lots of information required for us for debugging better. Yeah. So yeah, with there are some announcements, of course, that we are going to do in the future. Let us know with the GitHub discussion, GitHub issue, if you already saw this. So something that can be improved. Yeah, one of feedback that we'd really like is yeah, if you think that the installation way is something feasible, or if you want to be something somehow improved. And yeah, another important information is that yeah, if we are already collecting all the important information required, or if you think we should add some other information. This is it. I don't know if there are any other questions.
Okay, if there are no questions, we can go ahead with the presentation by Marvin.
Yep. Unless. Okay. Never mind. Stefan wanted to say something, but I guess. So let me share my screen. You should be seeing a terminal now. Is that good to read?
It is at least.
All right. So I don't have a presentation, but I have a demo because it's not a very good feature, but it's a very convenient feature to have. And that is the GPG management with mgrctl. So previously this was done with mgrADM, and as we're moving over, to RK2 based environments, this is now an endpoint you can call, and for that, the Uyuni tools are going to get a GPG command, and that looks as follows. kind of spoiling what I'm going to do. So you have the GPG command here. You have 3 commands now instead of 2. Previously, you only had list and add, but now you can list, remove, and upload keys. And so let's do a small example. I have a Uyuni server running in the background, so don't worry about all the flags in the background. That's just me giving it credentials. So as you can see, this is a fresh install that I made literally 10 minutes before this. No custom GPG keys are stored so far. So what we can now do, I'm going to upload my GPG key from the Ubuntu key server. You can either pass a valid URL here or a local file if you want. Whoops, what's happening now? Oh no. Let's see. Okay, it worked anyway. So yeah, it didn't do this before. But you can see you get a this is an endpoint. It doesn't give you the text directly. It gives you structured data. If you do want to parse it, it's give you the fingerprint, the valid fingerprint names for it, and the key type. This is a bit tricky to decode. It's the GPG type as a number plus the key size in bits that you get from the server, and you can just easily return that. And then you should be able. I don't know if it works now because I already saw that it doesn't work for throws an error for adding. But yeah, you can remove it again, and if we do the list, it's gone. Let me try if I can upload it again. Nope, but it should be. Yeah. And you can do this with a lot of keys. This is just because I'm not using the actual image that I'm supposed to. So I'm getting a few errors in the RHM log. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the feature. There's also changes to the distro upload. These are I'm still working on those, so I can't show them off right now. But I meant to show this off a few months ago, but things kept coming in between, so I delayed a bit. But it's essentially done. It works by uploading through a HTTP endpoint with multi-part data, and you can just upload any ISO to there, and it will unpack it just like it does right now, but through an endpoint. That's the gist of it, and that's the demo.
Okay, thank you very much, Marvin. Okay, we're up to the Q&A section. So if someone has any question, feel free to ask now. Okay, I guess nobody has anything to ask. Or maybe I see some participants that are still joining. So...
Don, feel free to ask.
Pass it a configuration file name instead of having to list everything out parameter by parameter on the CLI.
Okay, so currently we do not support this, but yeah, I was going to ask about the feedback. Like these, I actually write something into the chat box. So these are the commands that are actually currently supported by me. If like anyone wants to give me some feedback, just like Sir did, like adding the commands instead of writing with the parameters, doing it with the configuration file. So yeah, I would love to do that. but currently not. We are not supporting it.
Okay, I see we have another raised hand from Michele.
No, yeah, just to answer more comprehensive about the question from Dom. I mean, in general, with the manager DM and manager CTL, it's a feature itself in Golang, in the library we're using. For the library, we are using Cobra. So in general, for all the flags you see, it's possible to have a YAML file that you pass as configuration. So yeah, probably with JP we didn't test it yet. We didn't analyze on deep the flags if are configured file for doing that, but yeah, it should be possible with really few changes probably. If you do that with all the other command with manager DM and manager CTL, it's possible. So I would say it should be possible also for this command. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, any other question?
Don't be shy, folks. If you want to ask something, feel free. Well, the next version. I knew it. We are actually working on it. So we are cooking the next release. Let's say it will be labeled 08, so expected in the upcoming days. We are still managing some last changes from the developers, and then when things will be ready also from a QE point of view, we will be releasing the next version. So stay tuned, but the release is going to happen soon. At least I hope. Any other question? Well, it doesn't look like. So maybe we can just wrap up a little bit earlier for today. So thanks a lot for joining. See you next time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
But
Thanks.